Alright, bet what's good with my nephew? What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all already know who it is. Y'all already know what we. I ain't even gotta say too much. But yeah, the rap game been in shambles, just like Lil T90J said. We got Yella Bezzy today. They done finally caught up with my boy. The feds done finally got him for Mo 3. And I ain't gonna lie, that's some crazy ass stuff, man. Just my personal opinion, just getting into it. I feel like Yella Bezzy really was a hater. Cause if you really think about it, just like we were talking about on the truck, man. Yella Bezzy ain't got that many bangers. Trapboyfreddy ain't got that many bangers. He just ain't blowing up, doing what they doing that much in the rap game as much as Mo 3 was. And seeing as they grew up, sleeping on his couch and stuff like that. And for them to, come back 10 years later when they really, getting into some stuff, and then go ahead and kill him and not even do it themselves, but go ahead and pay I ain't even gonna say what he like, but he like them the alphabet community transformers, you feel me? That's what we gonna call them. But yeah, he like them transformers, you feel me? So they went and like got a transformer lover to run them down instead of doing it themselves. And I ain't saying they was supposed to be doing it themselves, but all I'm saying is you got enough money, you need still around here moving funny, man. You got enough money, go ahead and, get your bread and go ahead. I ain't gonna lie. You niggas just right here just doing dumb shit. And I ain't saying Mo 3, he probably had it coming, you feel me? From what I heard, old Bud was out here doing this and that. Had the little man syndrome. He out here popping up to people barbershop trying to fight him, telling them come to his house and all this old different type of stuff. Boy, if you got your money, go ahead and move around, dog. But we finna go ahead and see what T90J got, cause y'all already know my boy be coming down with all the little factuals, all the little incriminated evidence, low key. But yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, we finna go ahead and get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's do it.
In shambles right now. The biggest crip just got indicted. No Jumpers host got taken down. Bobby Shmurda.
Oh yeah, boy, they did take down. Oh, they did take down Brick Baby and Big U and them too for Nipsey Hussle death. I think so. So yeah, dog. Hey, boy, that's what I said. The rap game been ooh.
Beat a murder, but then got found guilty on a RICO. And now we have another twist in the tragic murder of Texas rapper Mo 3. What's up, everybody? It's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Texas rapper Yella Bezzy being arrested 4 years after the murder of Mo 3.
Yeah, 4 years.
Allegedly paying a hitman to do the job.
I bet you around this time he thought he was safe.
28-year-old Melvin Noble, who was more commonly known as the Dallas rapper Mo 3, was tracked in a vehicle, followed onto an interstate, and literally caught in traffic. Mo 3 was unable to maneuver his car any further, was aware he was being followed, and would get out and run in a last attempt to save his life as his killer chased after him with a rifle, firing a round into the back of his head.
A Dallas rapper was murdered outside of his car on I-35 near the Dallas Zoo.
It is a stark example of the city's struggle to control violent crime. Police say the victim, a hip-hop musician named Mo 3, was approached by the killer on I-35. Both men stopped their vehicles. The victim got out, took off, started running, but was shot several times on the highway. A bystander inside another vehicle was also hit. Police say that person did not suffer life-threatening injuries. Police are still looking for the shooter.
The suspect, who was armed with a firearm, began firing several rounds at the victim, striking him. In doing so, the suspect also struck an innocent bystander who was sitting in his vehicle.
Yeah, they finna pop that boy. Throw him up under the jail. You done hit a bystander too? An innocent one?
Immediately following Mo 3's death, rival rapper trapboyfreddy would post to Instagram.
Man, whoever got the motherfucking freeway blocked out need to get y'all shit together, dog. God damn. Nick ain't get on the fucking freeway. Man, Law got the freeway blocked off all the way on Polk, dog. The fuck they got going? Y'all be covered in.
Talking too much. See, that's what I say. That's when I say Hey, dog. For one, you done went and paid another man to do your dirty work for one, and then you want to get right up on the Instagram, right up on Facebook, all these social media platforms, and go ahead and basically snitch on yourself, bro. It is 2025, boy. I ain't gonna lie. From 2020, like probably from 2020, basically 2022 and up. Man, all that little Instagram, social media shit was dead, boy. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I post something that got to do with something ulterior to what, I got going on. Nigga, they flagging that shit. They taking pictures of all that shit. I just got one partner that got locked up, goddamn. But they had a goddamn year's worth of goddamn screenshots from his Instagram, bro. So you won't never see me posting anything out of the ordinary, because once you done had it up there for 24 hours, it archives in your Instagram anyway. And Instagram, they take note of that, and it's already in the cloud, my boy. So rather you delete it or not, if you done posted it and then stayed up there for 24 hours, it's archived, my boy. It's archived on your account. So now you boys is out of there. And all these little words and little sneak little saying that you saying, but they coming for that ass.
Bottom bitch. It's bottle popping time.
He talking about his bottle popping time. Yeah, they finna pop your ass, alright.
In Mo3's death. But just like in the case of Julio Fulio, Young and Ace went to immediately celebrating and dropping music videos while dissing Fulio, when in all actuality, he had nothing to do with his murder. Dallas police would share photos of the shooter captured by highway surveillance, later identifying and arresting 22-year-old Keywan White. Months later, 28-year-old Devin Brown would also be arrested.
And they said he was already on bond for a murder.
Relationship with a female who later turned witness. Another witness would come forward stating Devin asked for Mo3's location multiple times before the murder. Police would find multiple calls between Devin and Keywan, as it's believed Devin was feeding Keywan information on Mo3's location so Keywan could take him out.
That's crazy.
As of March 18, 2025, a grand jury in Dallas would find probable cause that 33-year-old Marquise Conway, aka Yella Bezzy, caused the death of Mo3 by employing Keywan White to murder him for money. Immediately after the news broke, Mo3's mother would post to Facebook saying, "Justice for my baby."
Dallas police now say Yella Bezzy hired a hitman to kill his one-time friend turned rival, Mo3.
That nigga look like shit, man. They done got me. How the fuck I'm finna get out of this? No, you can't pay your way out this one, boy. Can't pay your way out this one, boy.
Peaked at 56.
Hey, no, for real.
Now, he's in the Dallas County Justice Complex behind me on a capital murder charge, accused of hiring a hitman to kill a fellow rapper. This all happened back in 2020. And just before noon, in the middle of Interstate 35, just south of the Dallas Zoo, Dallas police
look like a bag of money.
22-year-old and charged him with murder. Initially, that 22-year-old's in federal prison, convicted of gun charges. But now, 5 years later, they say he was the trigger man. Police say Yella Bezzy, whose hot song That's On, top song That's On Me, hired that 22-year-old and promised him cash for killing Mo3. A grand jury handed up an indictment this week and booked Marquise Conway tonight. The killing of Melvin Noble, known as Mo3,
that's crazy, dog.
A brief from his fans.
I just want to know how much money he was paying them to do it. Cause we were just talking about it. My partner say, in the average lifetime, he said a human life is $1 million, and nowadays it's worth $2 to $3 million, because the average human, working all their life, a 9 to 5, the average 9 to 5, they're going to accumulate $1 million, whether it's in the savings, whether they do this or that with it, whether whatever. And I bet you before taxes about another million on top of that. You know how much money they take out of taxes. So yeah. The average human being's life is worth the average human being's life. So that means Mo3 was not the average human being. This boy was rapping on top of trapping, on top of stacking. You feel me? So he wasn't the average human being. So we was just saying, boy, for you to get me to go out here and kill somebody, especially somebody with some status on their name, knowing that they not gonna let this go too easy. He got a record deal, so his label probably gonna be wondering what the hell happened to their top money maker. Cause I ain't never heard of him getting signed to, nobody of importance. So, like I said, you gotta give me about half on top before I even do anything, before I step foot out in these streets, and then half after. And then you better give me a bonus if I hit him. You like, come on, dog. Like that just how it's gonna have to go. You gonna have to give me at least 500,000, 500,000. You feel me? 500,000 times 2 before and after. You feel me? And make sure I'm straight for life. Cause I just took a life, for you. Something that you ain't even want to do. So you gonna have to come about that bread for real. You gonna have to dish out them funds. This ain't for fun. Nah, for real.
Dozens held a memorial outside Dallas City Hall that week. He once was friends with the man now accused of hiring someone to murder him. The killing has long been suspected to be the result of a rap feud.
With 2 people having been arrested years ago, nobody expected to see Yella Bezzy making headlines for murder. But this wouldn't be the only murder Bezzy's been tied to in recent weeks. Yella Bezzy recently went viral after being seen in a picture with Jacoby Russell, one of 2 shooters who were arrested for killing Get Money Lil Ronnie.
I told him, bro. I told him. They said that they put that hit out on Get Money Lil Ronnie because he was at that game out there in I forgot where it was at. They said he was at that game out there and hit him for 400,000. And they said they wasn't coming up off that easy. You know me, but if somebody hit you for 400,000, you want to go back and kill him, you might as well kill him right there and then and there on the spot. I done seen couple partners from out here in Ocean, go to the gamble spot with the Mexican, the essays, and they goddamn come out that motherfucker and get hit up because they walking out that pocket thicker than a little baby. You feel me? So yeah, hey, if you gonna do it, you might as well do it to the fullest and not even wait. Now y'all done shot the little baby. That make a nigga think you wanted the little baby too. Wanted to make it hurt.
People he doesn't know all the time. He'd warn dumb motherfuckers not to play with his name and send his condolences to Ronnie and Ronnie's daughter. But this wasn't the only killer Bezzy's been in pictures with. Back in 2020, just days after Keywan White was arrested, Dallas, Texas TV would post a picture from what appears to be a music video shoot of Yella Bezzy with none other than Keywan White in the background holding a rifle. Another rapper and close associate of Yella Bezzy named Jose Bodega can also be seen, and he'd even explained being in the picture in an interview, saying Keywan just wanted a feature. Trap Lord Ross would document the death of Mo 3 and highlight how after Mo 3 was killed, Keywan would drop a song seemingly hinting at the murder. This song would also feature Bezzy's associate, Jose Bodega.
And even after his arrest, he would post previews of new songs with lyrics where he claimed he will hop out of the whip and let it spray. But to make matters worse, the accused killer had apparent ties with Yella Bezzy, as following the arrest, pictures would circulate showing them together. But clearly unfazed by the recent going-ons, at the top of 2021, Yella Bezzy would post on Instagram saying that he was celebrating the end of 2020 by putting his haters in the dirt.
Hey man, new year, new blessings, you understand me? We made it through a hell of a year, you understand? Anybody that ain't for you, anybody that's going against you, anybody that's goddamn negative, you understand me, ain't bringing no positive vibe, in the words of Gucci, put that in the dirt. Damn, for sure, you did. And we gonna take a toast to that.
Clearly Keywan has a couple loose screws, and let's not forget Keywan was apparently on bond
Told you.
for shooting at his then transgender girlfriend.
What I say? He like them Transformers.
Mo 3. Since then, Keywan was sentenced to 105 months in the feds on federal firearm charges. Devin Brown would receive 80 months for federal firearm charges, while they both apparently are still fighting murder charges out of Texas. It's unclear at this time what directly ties Yella Bezzy to the murder as far as evidence, and it's more than likely someone is telling. To think at one point everyone was friends, only for things to end so differently. We'll just have to wait and see how this case plays out. Now 2024 was the year of the truth. 2025 is the year of the arrest, because goddamn, everybody's going the fuck down. Damn near every murder's getting solved, nobody's getting away with shit. And to hear that Yella Bezzy jeopardized, allegedly, his whole, career over the situation, and it's also alleged that trapboyfreddy is on the run. if he's actually stupid enough to be near the highway Mo3 was killed, minutes after he was killed, and record something saying Mo3's holding up traffic, and then later it's found out he has something to do with Mo3's death, he's fucking dumb. In most cases, the loudest person has nothing to do with it, and that's why they're overly confident in speaking on it. You know what I mean? There's nothing for sure saying he's on the run. It's just alleged at this time. But Bezzy, he's booked on the murder for paying for the murder. Mind you, Keywan White, you know, his release date should be only in a couple years, but he's still fighting the body out of Dallas, Texas. Well, it would make sense if you have this transgender loving killer who's in a federal prison. He's obviously not at a USP. He's gonna be at a prison where other people, you know, like transgenders and entertain that sort of stuff. And in prison, usually that crowd also mingles with the snitches and the other weird shit that you find inside a prison, right? So the only thing that makes sense in my head is, hey, I don't want to finish my federal bid, go to Dallas, and then get hit with a life sentence in the state. I'm going to speak and tell y'all who paid me so that way I can hopefully get off on this shit. And that's what I'm assuming is happening in this situation. You know, originally it was just painted that Devin Brown was mad at Mo3 for messing with a female. Now it's being alleged it wasn't only that, they were paid to execute this hit. And I think the wildest thing about this is the fact that you can look at pictures of Mo3, trapboyfreddy, Yella Bezzy when they were all friends. And you know, there was a fallout, there's been fights. If you really want to break down the entire history, I highly recommend Trap Lord Ross's video. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours, breaking down the entire situation. I've covered this case multiple times on my channel as well. If you want to hear more about the transgender shooter, I have one video specifically on that situation.
Can't lie, I've been remember that shit.
They were all friends, and now things are ending like this. One of them is gone, one of them may be put away, and one of them may be on the run. And at one point, they all used to have love for each other. But hey, it's 1090J. Let me know y'all.
Yeah, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Boy, this was probably the most sloppiest murder for hire I done ever seen. The sloppiest murder for hire I ever seen. It sounded like old boy just wanted some quick money. He probably knew he was finna go back to jail for that body that he did on the, for shooting that transgender anyway. For one. And then two, excuse me. I had a little burp right there. Then, yeah, for two, you got this fool over here communicating with somebody else at the time he trying to actively kill the fool. You feel me? So now for one, everybody know it's the oldest trick in the book, especially now nowadays. Turn off your phone when you finna go out here and do some dirty work. Matter of fact, leave your phone at home because you already did your research, you know, did this and that, whoop the whoop. If you really want them, you gonna go get them by any means necessary. So that phone ain't really, you know, too much of gonna do nothing but get you caught up, man. And from what I heard, from what I seen on Facebook, they got Mo3 because they got money wires from him. For one, you a street nigga. Why the hell is you doing some goddamn money wires, my boy? You better go ahead and go pull that shit out in increments, goddamn it. Or you supposed to have that shit on liquid, on cash, on hand, goddamn it. Somewhere put up, nigga. Real niggas know you supposed to have that shit somewhere put up at one of your little bitches' house, at one of your little girls' spot, at granny house, at your mama's spot, in this car over here parked in the garage at the storage unit. All this little old stuff. You doing money transfers from you to a known shooter. You feel me? Other than that, transgender Kiwana, known shooter in Dallas, boy. Come on, that's why you got him around you in your music videos looking all bummy, crummy, and dusty with a big ass gun. Everybody know this real basic street shit, man. I probably the white boy from goddamn the country is part of town probably know that shit. Like, so you feel me? So you got that shit going on. You got one nigga calling him, goddamn it. And then they said they got motherfucking phone calls from Keywan to Yella Bezzy. You feel me? talking about this and that. And then they said, really Keywan went ahead and snitched on it because they was finna get a boy an electric chair. Don't nobody want to die in an electric chair. Get the don't nobody want to die like that, boy. Hey, you don't want to die like that. I soul as hell don't. They said, boy, you be smelling burnt skin, burnt flesh, looking like a goddamn automatic corpse in that motherfucker, boy. You don't want that shit, because they put the goddamn helmet over your head, too, frying your scalp, frying the little hair that you got on you. Your mama definitely don't want to see that. Ain't no open casket funeral for your little life, and if it is, that's going to be a gruesome story to tell. I ain't gonna even cap it to you. I'm not gonna cap it to you. But yeah, like I'm saying, this was just like a real grimy little thing. And I ain't gonna lie, even when you get out of jail on bond, I don't know if bro had an ankle monitor on. If he had an ankle monitor on, he ain't put no foil on it or take it off, automatically dumb as hell, because now they done placed your ass at the scene. Like, this like a damn, like, just real stupid. And then, me, I'm not doing anything with nobody that just got out of jail on bond, because now you a felon. That's like federal damn near. They watching your ass. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about, boy. I'm not dealing with nobody that just came out the feds, boy. I had to cut my cousin off of that. You talking about just got out the feds, got them 40 years, and you trying to jump right back off in the streets. Yeah, goddamn, an informant or something, you feel me? Some. God damn it. Ain't no way you just did all these years in the feds. You just did that, woo. And your ass grown as hell. I can understand a little nigga like somebody my age, even my age. I'm at the age to where I'm like, hell nah, fuck the little shit, cause the shit dead. Niggas either end up dead or in jail, boy. And it's only so far that you can make it in the streets. And definitely the point I'm trying to make it, the amount of money I'm trying to make, the amount of freedom that I'm trying to have, I can't be looking over my shoulder, because that's not freedom. Freedom is, having the free time to do what you want, and as well as, having that peace of mind. When your mind is free, you are totally free. Unless your mind ain't free, boy, your ass is grass, god damn it. I ain't even gonna cap to you, boy. So it's only so far you can goddamn make it in the street. So for, somebody 30 years old, yeah, he definitely got a couple of loose screws. Because you 30 years old and you still living the goddamn shooter life, boy, your ass is dumb. You probably, you're dumb. You feel me? Either you really trying to be stuck and live up to an image, or you just really slow and you don't know how to get it no other way. So you just doing it by any means. You're dumb. So I'm a little young boy. So you got a little head on your shoulders. You know you different than everybody else. Get your ass out the streets, boy, before you end up somewhere you don't want to be. And then you begging, crying to God, trying to talk to all these youngsters, trying to tell them to change your life, when it was a nigga telling you to change your life like me. And your ass ain't do it. Now you sitting in the goddamn cell looking stupid. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, it was just stupid. Nowadays, they got spot shooters everywhere. They got goddamn cameras everywhere. They got that boy on 4K on the highway. Come on now. Come on now. So yeah, man. Hey. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Trapboyfreddy, he next. They talking about he was just on the run. I mean, they say he just on the run, but he just had a show too. So he probably ain't gonna be getting far. So we gonna see how that go. But yeah, I'm done yapping. I'm finna go in here and drink some little of that Terminator. That goddamn Terminator. Get drunk real quick and call it a good old night. But yeah, y'all already know who it is. Y'all already know what we do. Let me know what y'all want to see next. We coming back with more bangers all month, all year for the rest of the year. Yeah. On God.
Thoughts and comments in the comment section. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me.